about to be feeding into shit that don't really put money in my pocket. Like, she messed up that when she was my age, she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. So now she making up for it at 60. So she hanging on clips. She's supposed to be gracefully. She's stuck in a, how old is she?
48.
Supposed to give her money. She's talented. I don't even know why what was she doing when she was my age?
Everything.
What was she doing?
Everything. Managing properties. Something you can't do. See, she gonna make me hurt her soul if she keep running her snagger puss. I'm trying to be compassionate. I'm trying to show some compassion. Girl, you got a boy face tattooed on your face. I was not doing that in my 20s. I was not unstable in my 20s. My children was with me. They were in daycares while I worked jobs, careers. Okay? I have a real estate license, baby. Yes. Yeah. And I'm a licensed esthetician. I worked real jobs, real ones. Stop that, baby. Okay?
Oh, well. What is up, goings gang? Okay, I am back, and we are here. We're in the courtyard, you guys. We are outside. Okay, we have our boots on the ground, and just to set the stage, you guys, I want to let you guys know that Yanti, they call her Yanti Tia Kemp. She had her boots on the ground too. She was standing 10 toes down. She made a recent video where she's responding to a video that Chrisean had made. So you can kind of hear her playing the video in the background, you guys. And she told Chrisean Rock a new one. You know, she told Chrisean Rock, well, everything wasn't a drag, but trust me, she dragged her up inside of this video, you guys. In the footage, you're gonna see that she dragged the skin off of her down to the purple meat. You see what I'm saying? But she gave her jewels too. That there would be jewels if Chrisean took heed. But Chrisean does not listen. And it's not anything that Chrisean fans who call themselves rock tards. And I would just never be under the banner of and wearing any label that had tard in it, because really that's like a play off for like a retard. You see what I'm saying? You know, and I'm just not going, I'm not going there for nobody like that. But I'm gonna play this video, but before I do so, I'm gonna look over to the courtyard and see who fell in. Let's see. What is up, Molly? A long time no see. You damn near a stranger. I should like diss you, but I be actually in places where people bring up your name, and I always, like, even if I'm not in the chat at the time, but I'll drop down in the chat and be like, I like Molly. I love Molly. I'm feeling stupid at this point. What is up? Much love to Linda. How are you, Linda? And what is up, Vibrant? All right, but let's get to this this track, and you guys, I have to. Let's get it, you guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm right at $5.99. Get me over the hump of 600. Lend me your subscription. It's free, and I appreciate it. Let's get it.
I hope he got his ass kicked. Did he get beat up?
I'm not pawning my chains to get money. I'm not doing none of this to get money. I'm not falling off or nothing. So I'm not about to be feeding into shit that don't really put money in my pocket. Like, she messed up that when she was my age, she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. So now she making up for it at 60. So she hanging on clips. She's supposed to be gracefully. She's stuck in a, how old is she?
48.
Supposed to give her money. She's talented. I don't even know why what was she doing when she was my age?
Everything.
What was she doing?
Everything. Managing properties. Something you can't do. See, she gonna make me hurt her soul if she keep running her snagger puss. I'm trying to be compassionate. I'm trying to show some compassion. Girl, you got a boy face tattooed on your face. I was not doing that in my 20s. I was not unstable in my 20s. My children was with me. They were in daycares while I worked jobs, careers. Okay? I have a real estate license, baby. Yes. Yeah. And I'm a licensed esthetician. I worked real jobs, real ones. Stop that, baby. Okay? And I tracked the nigga down, took him to court and got my paper and stood on his neck. I ain't pay no nigga bills. Nigga ain't pimp me out. Like y'all getting pimped out here. It's pimping. I want to tell you that, but I don't want to hurt your soul. Dog been pimping you out since you was pretty. You ain't pretty no more. You pathetic. Got me? Try not to keep carrying on with this little child. But she keep running this fat burrito face. I ain't her mother-in-law. I hurt your soul. I bring it down to the bottom of your belly.
Instead of uplifting us,
okay? I'm trying to uplift you. I'm sick of seeing the stupidity on the internet. When you in position. Yeah, too many opportunities, baby. You don't get them dirt bags from around you, you gonna lose custody of your baby. You gonna be back in jail. And that lady gonna have your child who you hate. All right? Because that's how it goes. You get your mind right. Could that boy get out of jail and get in some kind of intervention program? He go file for custody of his child. How you paying him child support? I see it every day. I see it every day. Okay? I had a nigga trying to do it to me, filing for primary custody 3 different times in family court, knowing they was busy and I ain't unfit. But they'll do it, baby. You gotta get your mind right, man. Ain't nobody around you gonna tell you. Got too much opportunity out here. They done gave too many chances. Too many people. You're trying to be a pity party. And that's what I don't like. Stop being fake, all right? You're fake. I don't like the fakeness. You're fake. You portray all this holy saint, God stuff, godly stuff, and you turn around, you want to bop everybody that give you some construction, voice their opinion. Now you're on here talking about you want to beat up DDG's sister and her boyfriend. Girl, you can't fight everybody. You gonna run up on the right one and they gonna gas it on you. Trust. Girl, you better go sit your little smush smash burger eating looking behind down somewhere. Bad body.
Why would she say that?
You were not flattering in that dress. And I'm 48. I could go put on anything right now and outwalk you, baby. Your body is hindrance after one baby to be in your 20s. So don't ever rap about me and body shame and talk about looks and likes and all that stuff. I just kept it real with you. You want to go off on somebody, you need to go off on academics and Charleston White because they talk so horribly about you and your baby. I'll be out riding around doing 140 miles an hour looking for them niggas all day and night. If it was me, I told you can't fight the world. Keep your baby off the internet and you won't get none of this. That's all. Because if it was me, my child would have never been on no internet with them conditions. These people don't care about you, girl. You want pity. That's what you want. People tired of that. People done prayed for you and all. That's it. Nobody cares no more. We know Blueface finna get out and y'all need a reality show and want to turn up and get some money and all this and that, but get out of here with it. I'd be more happy if you was running down to the child support court and saying, nigga, you need to do your part from our child. I'd clap you up then if he was in your own instead of running around with this baby in a stroller for the past 2 years. While you run around with these ugly hoodies on and Air Force Ones looking like a musty monster. Get out of here, girl. Every time I look at you, you look sweaty and musty. Don't you ever come to me. Now, I've tried to be graceful, but we don't want to go there because I will put you this little. I will talk so bad about you. You keep on running your mouth like you want that pressure. I I hear one more thing come out your mouth talking about me, and I'm too old for something, your mama too old to be on drugs. Now, I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to end it right there. For you to be so successful and this and that, your mama too old to be on drugs and not have a stable place for her grandchildren to come to.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Clock that. Go get your mama off drugs or something. Then you could come and talk your smack on the internet. You ain't doing nothing if you ain't saving your family first. Get out of here, girl. I'll teach you something, baby. And this the age to be learning it. Because a lot of things I ain't learning until I got 30s, 40s, and I'm still trying to learn every day. Okay. Okay. That's life, boobs. That's all. Let me pull me another shot. If I see this motor mouth burrito built thing talking one more time with that missing tooth, and then she had nerve to pull it out when she was doing it. Like somebody, okay, we laugh. She just took her tooth out. So now y'all believe me? Now you believe me? Huh? Come on, man, grow up. Why is this so stupid? Because I think she a liar. I don't believe nothing she said. She talked about her sister touching her and all kind of stuff. Something wrong with that child, man. I said what I said the first time. She needs some help. She need to get her some help and get her done. She need it. It's the truth. Period. Point blank. I needed help at one point. We all do. That's all I'm saying. You want to document everything else and keep talking about this man and this, that, another. I wouldn't dare been on the internet talking about I got a nigga Jerry out of pawn shop and I'm paying the nigga bills and all this and that. And the nigga trying to control me from the jail cell. And I'm out here getting to the bag. Once that nigga would have gave me a messed up child, I'd have been so far away from him. Far away from him, man. I wouldn't never want no parts of that man. And don't let me start on the other guy that they've been sending me talking about, who really is supposed to be the child. I'ma just leave it alone, all right? Because I got bigger and better things going on. I can't be saying certain things no more. I gotta leave it alone. Yeah, she a little delayed. You know that. But she better watch her mouth when it comes to me.
I think I just found out what they won't tell you.
Now, what's the fight? Let me see.
You a fan of mine? How much?
Hold up. Island boy.
So, okay. So that's the end of the video. And as you can see, Chrisean Rock, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready with her last response towards Tia Kemp. She has this thing where she likes to intimidate different people who she consider her ops. But what's problematic to me is originally Tia's Kemp video towards Chrisean Rock, it wasn't a drag. It was her offering constructive criticism. And Chrisean Rock is not open to that. And she's manipulative. And I agree with Tia Kemp when she calls her a liar. I tend not to believe anything that she says because it just doesn't have a ring of truth to it. It really doesn't. And so when you criticize Chrisean about her parenting, she begins stretching the truth, exaggerating, and lying, just flat out lying, and saying that you attacked her baby. This is what she does. I've seen this over and over. You know, I feel like I never was a fan of hers, but I feel like the Rock Tards, which is her fan base, she places a very heavy burden on them, which is for them to quiet up about the things that they should be checking her on. Like Chrisean Rock is not above reproach, and I can't say this enough. But her fans think that she is. And she's not above what they call judgments. Like, this is something that comes up often with them. I know, like, I'm around these videos, I'm in the comment section. And the minute you say something, they say judgment as if judgment is this extremely diabolical thing to do. No, in my mind, there's a such thing as deserved judgments. And it took them a whole lot of time to come around to see it. That baby is almost 2 today. But when that baby was at 8, 9 months, I was able to see the delays, but I wasn't able to see it in this type way. Like, I've worked hand in hand with autistic children. When my job, it was called a one-on-one, which means that I had to be within arm's reach of my client at all given times, even when they were in the bathroom, eliminating, because part of their behaviors was to eat their own feces. This is what I'm telling you. You know, so, and I know autistic children who can stand and walk before the age of 2. This child can't hold his head up, can't eat on his own, can't speak, and can't stand up. Yeah. And if Chrisean does not give this child the help that he needs, and it has to come from someone who's an expert who works in the field, it can't be through her doing her little kisses and pretending to prop him up on pictures and taking still. We know that she used video for everything. Why are you using still frame photos? Like with your so-called with your child standing. Your child cannot stand. You know, like even the father of this child and other family members have mentioned this. So it's not in their mind. And calling him Jesus and all of that turning towards church shit, that's fine. But prayer ain't shit without works. And what I'm saying is, I don't believe it anyway, because it's a whole fucking cover. Because you don't want people to judge you. And because we all saw what you did while you was carrying this child. And you drank excessively alcohol, which you're not supposed to do. And there's videos of you, because you document every damn thing, including things that are incriminating to you. You've been smoking weed, and we seen you get into fights while carrying this child. You really didn't even care about this child. And you even said that you care more about Blue in the past. You said you care more about him than your child. You said this. I don't know mothers that speak like this. Well, put it like this. I don't know fit mothers who speak like this. I don't know mentally sound mothers that say shit like that. Okay, so I'm on my way off it. I don't care who likes it, who don't like it, whatever. But I'm on my way out of here. Please subscribe to the channel. I had to get that out. Peace.